What do you think, babe?
I don't care.
We don't care.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to MsMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 SNL character couples.
And sooner or later, you're gonna be able to bench press the little lady.
Hey!
Hey, you know what?
Hey.
Let's keep it clean.
Why don't you go play in traffic?
Well, you know, that's hysterical that you should mention traffic because here comes the Nugget Patrol!
Word to the wise, do not make love by a space heater if your lingerie is mostly rayon.
Rayon, not flame retardant.
You are.
You are.
For this list, we're looking at the best Saturday Night Live characters who were married or dating in the sketch in which they featured. If we missed any of your favorite couples, be sure to let us know about it in the comments. All right, let's get to it. Number 10, Kyle and Leslie. While we loved seeing Leslie Jones and Weekend Update host Colin Jost's flirtatious relationship on the show, our hearts belong to the adorable fictional pairing of her and Kyle Mooney.
You know I've never gone all the way. You know I'm gonna take care of you.
We see them struggle through things such as jealousy, intimacy, and even raising a child together, who is a picture-perfect mixture of the two. Their loving, topsy-turvy relationship takes its toll not only on them, but also on Kyle's best friend Beck and Leslie's ex, Colin.
You know it doesn't have to be like this, right?
What do you mean?
Ice rink, midnight, be there.
Needless to say, some hilarious hijinks ensue. Beck and Kyle beat up Colin, and Kyle even goes so far as to shoot Colin. But don't worry, all of this behavior gets the stamp of approval from SNL creator Lorne Michaels.
I don't usually support cast members shooting each other, but I mean, Colin can be annoying.
Number 9, The Californians. In this melodramatic soap opera parody, we see Bill Hader as Devon, Kristen Wiig as Karina, and Fred Armisen as Stuart as they are caught in a love triangle.
Devin? What are you doing here?
Filled with blonde wigs, thick Californian Valley Girl accents, and lots of talk around travel routes, this recurring sketch is famous for the three main characters not being able to hold back their laughter.
I made them with real agave that I bought in the farmer's market at the Grove. I saw Taglioni there. She's a tickle.
This is definitely not the only time we've seen Armisen, Wiig, and Hader break character on SNL. But Wiig and Armisen are so hilarious as this couple whose marriage might be in some trouble, and Wiig and Hader make such an irresistible pair that we can't blame any of them.
These coastal hydrangeas need a lot of water. I learned that at gardening school near Dodger Stadium with all the other men.
Number 8, The Zimmermans. Sherry O'Terry and Chris Kattan played the extremely affectionate Laura and Josh Zimmerman, and we loved seeing this over-the-top couple every time they appeared on our screen. The Zimmermans initially appear to be a normal married couple, until they quickly take their public displays of affection to the next level.
No, I want you to go down. I said go down.
I'll go back up.
I said go down, baby.
I'll go back up.
I want you to go down.
Don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me when to go down. I'm gonna go down when I want to go down. All right.
While they start out having normal conversations with others, things turn aggressively explicit and inappropriate as the two start talking dirty, role-playing, and putting their hands all over one another.
I got bit up here,
Oh,
too.
you did? Oh,
yeah,
really?
I got bit all
Where?
here.
Where?
Right up here.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, and all
there?
over down on my
Yeah,
shoulder,
oh,
too.
right there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The over-the-top behavior comes to an end just as swiftly as it starts, and a running joke in these sketches is that the Zimmermans subsequently find everyone else inappropriate, even if they are only a fraction as suggestive as them.
I haven't heard a woman's you-know-what called that since high school.
We're talking about beavers, buddy. You know the animal? I don't know which one you're talking about.
Oh, my God. This is God's wilderness, Jim. Okay, not the Vegas Strip.
Number 7, Nunny and Nuni Schoner. Maya Rudolph and Fred Armisen slay every time they make an appearance on SNL as this eccentric married couple.
Ah, visitors, what a treat. I was just BBQing some urchins. Can I offer you something to drink? Hot cream?
Their oddities include their strange outfits, chairs that are incredibly impractical, and being fed by their servant in ways that include a tube and a bra, just to name a few. These art dealers have accents that apparently make it hard for them to pronounce names, with the exception of their own.
Yeah, right. I'm Greg, and this is Susan.
Zuizu. No, Susan.
Person!
Nunny and Nuni may seem to be the same name to everyone else in the world, but they always hilariously correct anyone who tries to say them, as they insist their two names have different pronunciations.
Call me Nunny.
And you can call me Nunny.
Oh, wait, I'm confused. I thought your name was Nuni.
No. She is Nunny.
Yes, I am Nunny. He is Nunny.
Number 6. Two a-holes. The a-holes without names are normally seen trying to accomplish something like buying a Christmas tree or working out with a personal trainer. But their conceited attitudes and poor communication skills lead to non-stop hilarity for us and frustration for the other characters.
You know, now it's 2:55.
Yeah. Don't worry. We got here at 2.
What? You were here at 2? Why didn't you come find me?
Why don't you come find us?
Both characters are always loudly chewing gum, with Kristen Wiig barely paying attention to what's going on.
What do you think, babe?
About what?
The tray.
The what?
The tray.
Do you guys have hot chocolate?
You guys got hot chocolate?
Jason Sudeikis, on the other hand, works as the mediator in the conversations and is always calling his other half babe. As annoying as they are, we've got to give it to Sudeikis' character, as he sure is attentive to his lady and what she wants. And he seems like a good partner, even though she barely pays him any mind.
What do you want, babe?
I changed my mind. I do want a big tray.
Fine. How big? 7, 9, 11 feet? What?
50.
You want a 50-foot tree? Yeah, we'll take a 50-foot tree. Dude, we don't sell 50-foot trees. All right, they're out of them, babe.
Number 5. The Boston Teens. We were lucky enough to see these Boston teens, Denise, otherwise known as Zazu, and Pat, also called Sully, in 14 skits so far on Saturday Night Live.
This is Pat Sullivan. We got the camcorder out on loan today because my boy Tommy has full access to the AV closet.
Usually seen decked out in Red Sox gear and sporting thick Boston accents, these two are always throwing shade at each other, then aggressively making out 1 second later. It's clear that they are very much in love, with Jimmy Fallon and Rachel Dratch returning years later as the now married couple who haven't changed a bit.
You've always taught us what is and isn't appropriate.
Yeah, for example, we used to call each other
Dad.
But now we have to say you're intellectually disabled.
The skits are always shown through the lens of a home video recorder and an iPhone in later years. If there's one thing this affectionate couple loves more than anything else, it's definitely no ma.
No, Ma! Never forget! You are!
Number 4. The Nerds. This series of Saturday Night Live sketches in the early seasons of the show feature Bill Murray and Gilda Radner as Todd DeLaMucca and Lisa Loopner, respectively. Playing a couple in high school, they are quintessential nerds.
You should have no trouble becoming president of your high school chess club with that head on your shoulders. Sincerely, Boris Spassky.
Oh, he's right about that head business.
Todd is frequently seen with his pants hiked up, and Lisa wears thick glasses on a chain, while both of them always sound like they're stuffed up. They're also always messing with each other, as Todd teases Lisa about her lack of womanly features, and he frequently puts her in a headlock, to which Lisa responds with sarcastic comebacks or calling him names.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
You can't help but love these two iconic SNL cast members in this recurring sketch, and it makes us wish we could have seen more of Gilda Radner's unmatched humor.
Well, Todd, you know if you sincerely need my help, you can count on it.
Number 3. Beldar and Primat Conehead. Before the movie came out in 1993, we first got to see the Coneheads on Saturday Night Live over 15 years earlier.
I am Beldar, this is Primat and Connie. I trust we have arrived at the pre-designated time coordinates.
Jane Curtin and Dan Aykroyd's performances are priceless as this pair of extraterrestrials, and watching them and their young one Connie trying to fit into everyday life is always amusing. During their sketches, they do things like playing Family Feud or joining their neighbors for dinner, and no one seems to catch on to the fact that they're obviously aliens.
Now what's a Sebvarg? Sebvarg, one of the 10 protoids, self-reproducing fuel source used in our early star cruisers. In France? Yes. Okay.
The Coneheads amusingly explain away all of their weird behavior by telling everyone they're from France. And even though Beldar and Primat may not be the most affectionate spouses, we know that they're a loving couple in their own way.
Primat, your cone is shimmering in the light.
Beldar, apply the sensor ring tonight.
Number 2. Garth and Cat. Introduced in season 35 as one of Seth Meyers' favorite singing groups, it was clear from their first sketch that they would be a memorable couple, even though it's unclear what exactly is the relationship between these two.
It's really important to me. Please, I'll let you sleep with my wife.
Wait, is that you?
Ew, no, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Seen in matching hairstyles and vests, Garth and Cat are a treat to behold every time they're on Weekend Update performing their new songs that are obviously very poorly rehearsed, if at all.
Knock on the door and what will you see?
This is great. There was a chocolate factory that closed down again. We knocked and rang and asked them, please let us in.
Wig revealed that this sketch is one of her favorites from the show, as it's almost entirely improvised. Armisen leads the songs, and Wig just tries to keep up, so it's no wonder these two can barely keep themselves from breaking character during every sing-along.
But I hope that marching does that, 'cause marching you salute.
If you thought Garth and Cat made the actors playing them crack up, wait until you get a load of our #1 entry. But before we get to our favorite SNL couple, let's check out some honorable mentions. Kim Ye. Jay Pharoah and Nasim Pedrad host a talk show as Kim Kardashian and Kanye West.
What better way to start off your morning than with our energy, my opinions, and the sound of Kim's voice?
The Weiners. Robin Duke and Joe Piscopo play this aptly named couple, Wendy and Doug Weiner.
Now, the procedure usually costs $500 and it takes 6 months. 6 months? But in this case, I'll give you $10 and you can take her home today.
The Atterburys. Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer play a wealthy elderly couple named Leslie and Ginger.
All those terrific voices and the rocking back and forth. I am just fascinated by this stuff because, I've certainly never felt psychotic.
I have.
The Duncans. As Greg and Shelley Duncan, Mikey Day and Leslie Jones discuss adult topics on Weekend Update.
My wife liked to skip ahead.
What? I got excited.
Yeah, at one point I was on page 6 trying a position called Beginner's Blossom, but she had skipped ahead to, what was the name of it?
Broken Donkey?
Broken Donkey.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. #1. The Lovers. We cannot help but crack up whenever we see Will Ferrell and Rachel Dratch as the Lovers, Professors Roger and Virginia Clarvin. This eccentric couple will talk about their lovemaking in detail with seemingly everyone they come into contact with.
I told my lover, guests are waiting downstairs outside, but he would none of it.
No.
He insisted on a full 91 minutes of afterplay, leaving parts raw from overuse.
Drummer.
Their arrogant accents and exhaustive stories are just one of the many reasons we love this SNL pair, and the chemistry between these two is always hilarious.
At this point during the soak, my lover and I usually crave spiced meats.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Fallon plays recurring character Dave in these sketches as a man who keeps running into the outrageous couple. And the only thing funnier than watching the Lovers' antics is watching Fallon try to hold back his laughter.
Was it in our minds? We don't know.
I don't know if you remember them, but I also enjoyed the Cults, played by Will Ferrell and Anna Gasteyer. They would sing current songs, or they were current at the time, in like this really operatic way, and it cracked me up. So which SNL couples cracked you up the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments, or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram @Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya!